Russell Brand is probably a very familiar name to you. I mean, Lizz is into some entertainment, so Russell Brand, I know, was married to Katy Perry at one time.
Right.
And very boisterous in his opinions.
And his movies, not really anything that I've ever really watched. I am very familiar with him.
His lifestyle was very outrageous, if I remember correctly.
Yes, absolutely.
So recently he was looked at and somebody went, "Oh, the dude's got a cross around his neck. What is that all about?" And they started asking him on his social media. So he got on his yoga mat one day, leaned down, looked right into the camera, and started talking about why he's wearing this cross.
To recognize that I need a personal relationship with God. It occurred to me that if instead of always talking to myself inwardly, I could replace one of those voices with an indwelling God. It says in Galatians, it is our job to die so that as Christ died on the cross, he might be reborn in us.
That's just a snippet of what he was talking about, explaining what the cross meant to him, why he actually wears it. It's because he needs this personal relationship with Jesus.
And he recognized, he said, as I've gotten older, this is kind of how my life has evolved, where I recognize there is a greater power, and he's giving that recognition to Jesus, and it's helped him in his life, and he's also talking to other people about Jesus and that relationship. And I love this. I love seeing where he was and the journey that he's on right now.
So I'm praying for him. He's known as a thought leader, so a lot of people will look at him, his social media, because he thinks for himself, right?
Oh, he does.
And now he's discovering that God gave his son Jesus for his sins, and that Jesus died on the cross for him, and that he needs this personal relationship with Jesus. So he's talking about this. What I pray for him, because he's still around Hollywood, right? Mm-hmm. There's still all these influential people that are around him. I pray that he's discipled well, that he grows in his faith, and that his newfound, all of a sudden people are discovering, wow, it looks like Russell Brand is a Christian and all sold out, that they don't start turning to him to be the pastor of their life.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's still, very new in his faith and needs to grow.
Right. But he can be that light in that area, in Hollywood, in that darkness.
Oh, yeah, because he's speaking out.
Exactly.
I mean, he's not afraid to say, this is who I am and this is who I live for, which is so, so good. So I pray that there's a lot of people that surround him to help him grow in his faith, that it doesn't become something that's different, but it becomes something that's really authentic and as genuine as it appears to be right now on his social media.
Yeah, and just, that's what we'll be praying.